This is The Real Shift with Templeton Walker,
and Kristen Cantrell.
where we break down all things real broker, why we both decided to move our businesses to real brokerage. We interview top agents from across the nation, like you're going to hear today. Guys, welcome back to the Real Shift podcast. This is Templeton.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is a behind the scenes conversation of her and I just talking about our businesses.
Yeah.
What's working, what's not. I'll be vulnerable and just say, I've been so focused on production, which has been working.
Yeah.
Right? I've pivoted to all luxury, that my real network, obviously the people that I'm close with, I'm supporting, I'm there to help.
Yeah.
But I have not been on purpose for growth.
Well, I think that this is just a good conversation that, where you're we have multiple verticals, and sometimes we're working hard on one while the other one's coasting, and sometimes you're working on another one. So yeah. I think you're just in a, we don't want to say season, I guess. I didn't know that was a bad word.
No, I think seasons are fine.
I think you're just in a season of very much being focused on building your other vertical.
Which has been good, right? Templeton Walker Real Estate has launched. What's cool is it's all luxury based.
Yeah, the brand looks legit.
It's sick.
Yeah, literally I was in Kiln yesterday or the day before, and I was with my sister, and she walked by your office and she said, I really love his branding. I'm like, he would love to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell her thank you.
I will.
So the branding's worked. And
yep.
I got a text 2 days ago from a guy that goes, hey, I love following your social. I just sold a company. Mm-hmm. Can we go play golf? I was like, this is literally the avatar that I'm attracting, right?
Yes.
It's fashion, mm-hmm. luxury,
yep.
Luxury real estate, business. That is why I'm doing it all. So to see it coming to fruition is really cool.
Well, and what's so great about Real is you are literally you are on a mission, and you're building this brand and this company, and it will start to attract your ideal person that's going to come to Real too.
So what I got to do is I have definitely sprinted towards the rebrand and the luxury,
yep.
but I need to open up some capacity to say, hey guys, this is working. This is how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You could do it too.
Oh, I have all the ideas. I was just thinking about it getting ready today. I was like, oh, I have this idea. We were actually talking this morning so that we can actually execute our ideas. This might help. I met yesterday with one of my business partners, Lisa Montross, and her husband, Alex, and they're all in the AI world, and we were talking about building me an AI employee. And so I always had this idea that it was going to cost me, I don't even know where $16,000 came from. It was just in my head. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. Well, I had my marketing girl put in her 2 weeks, super positive things. She got offered a full-time job and is moving. And so I started looking, and it's $2,500 for them to build me. One time, $2,500 to build me an AI employee. And then it's there's a hosting fee. I think it's $150 a month. And they showed me how two of their AI employees, they have a bunch of them, how they work and operate, and so insane, you guys, so insane how much time it would save. And also for whoever you do have employed with you, just to help them to get streamlined and be able to move them into maybe more productive roles. I don't know. I have all these ideas going through my head after meeting with them.
I know for me, having Jake in that ops manager role, he's an extension of me. He's licensed. He does loans. That's been great. We hired a high-level VA.
Yep.
But I just think that AI employee would be a game changer. And it's really, even if it was $16,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 months of pay for a good admin.
Yeah, it's even you're
so the
totally
fact that
right.
it's $2,500 is no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, and it will help Jake so much too.
Be more optimized.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got to see it and meet with them yet, but I'm excited to.
Yeah.
Which is even if it just helped manage my email, my calendar, makes me more efficient to go find one deal a year.
Well, here's what they said, because I'm obviously still learning everything. I used chat for years. I moved over to Claude, using it to I use it a ton. So a lot of what they were showing me, I'm oh, well, I think I already do that, and I could see where it could save me time. But then they dove in more, and I was this is really, really cool. But they were saying basically everybody shit on ChatGPT 3 months ago, right? And then everyone's move to Claude, and so we all moved to Claude, and I'm using both platforms still, but I really spent so much time moving my whole organization over to a new AI platform just because that was the buzz, right? And so something that Alex said that was very interesting to me was that will happen again. And so having an AI employee kind of removes, it doesn't matter if the next big thing is Gemini and everybody shits on Claude because you will have an AI employee that's where everything is hosted from what I understand.
Yeah, you're holding it instead of like having to chase the next thing.
Yes, because sometimes AI, although it can make us more efficient, it can actually create more work for us, which I can also totally see because there's just so much opportunity.
I think my filter that I've started to work with is I really like chat for like kind of thought ideas, like sparring.
Yeah.
And then when I want something executed or actually like built out, I'll move those thoughts over to Claude.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I've kind of used it. But I also think people are craving like in real life, like substance.
Yes.
So
we talk about that a lot.
I think reason why my content's worked well and all this stuff is like, it's me. It's like, it's none of the AI stuff.
Totally.
So you can use it to help you in the background and through efficiencies, but I don't think like these people will be like, oh, I can schedule all these posts and they'll post this many times.
Please don't.
And then you go look and they get like 4 likes and it's like, then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I agree with you so much. And I stopped like letting chat or Claude or anything write any of my personal brand social media stuff. Because I'm so bored on social media when I'm scrolling and I'm seeing all these people do that, right? It's like, okay, if I see another thing, so if I'm like, I'm not consuming it, then I assume other people aren't, and so I'm not going to produce it. So I've been showing up and just asking myself every day, like, oh, what story do I have to share today? And then just throwing myself on camera and doing it. And
writing
it's
your
so
own
much
captions
better.
is important with your own voice.
Even if you forget how to like form a proper sentence.
That's me. Like people are always like, Temp, like my brother, he's the CEO of a bank, and he'll be like, hey, you misspelled like 9 words in there. I'm like, Mitch, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm like, it's the tone, it's the feeling. And he's like, well, could we get the feeling out with good grammar? I'm like, fuck off.
I know. I totally feel that.
So, okay, I think we both agree that we got to get on purpose with real and with growth.
Yep.
I think one of the best ways to do that, though, is to be doing things at a high level, which we're both doing. I mean, you're crushing it with your communities.
Yeah.
Can you talk on what you're doing right now? I mean, you've been expanding.
Yeah. Well, one thing, I'm just kind of, I'm in a season right now. I feel like that word's going to haunt me forever.
No, your seasons are good.
I'm in a season of like amplifying everything I have and not taking on anything new. So right now I'm really like looking at my communities and thinking, how can we go deeper? And so we're bringing in a bunch of different things to go deeper. One thing, like you're saying, people are craving more in person. I always say that. Obviously, my brand is that. And so we're doing, we've grown our local community to 50 women, and that's like my sweet spot for that community. I don't want much more than that, if anything. So what we're doing is we're rolling out something called a club membership, and it's where there's only 12 seats, and it's a higher dollar, but it is like a more intimate setting on purpose 2 times a month. And so I'm really excited to roll that out. I'm also like amplifying my onboarding experience. I'm custom creating with Claude, which has been really fun. It's like my creative side where I'm doing like custom Hello Culture boxes.
That's awesome.
And so I'm building like more of just like when somebody onboards with me, what's the experience that they get, and making more like just being more intentional with it. So it's
for
been fun.
me, I have a 40-person VIP list. So these are the 40 most important guys and gals in my world.
Nice.
And it's like if I just do the right things with those 40 people, I make all the money.
Yes.
And I think sometimes people are like, well, I need more views and I need more of this. No. And like, I'm chasing it right now because I'm almost at 1 million views for this month.
Yeah.
Total views on just Instagram.
Yeah.
And I want that, but like I also have to remind myself, like, it doesn't actually matter. Because if just the right things happen with these 40 people, my businesses work, they do that. So with those 40 people, like high-level gift giving, I've gotten complimented a lot lately on my Prada cologne. It's this green bottle called Paradigm.
Okay.
And the people that complimented me on that, I remembered. Oh. And then sure enough, I showed up with that cologne for them.
Have you always been good like that with gifting? Yeah. Okay.
That's my love language.
I feel like you either have it or you don't.
That's my love language. Yeah. Like, I want to, like, I always feel like if I won the lotto, do you know, like, fringe friends that would be like, would I get something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, and I love shoes. So I'm like, hey, Kristen, I got you some Nikes. And you're like, this motherfucker just won the lotto and he's got me Nikes. And I'm like, here, try them on.
Yeah.
And then you try to put your foot in and you can't because there's $200,000 in there.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's how I want to
That would be cool. I want Nikes with $200,000 in them for the future.
Yeah, you're probably on that line.
Yeah.
But that's how I think about loving on people.
Yeah, that's so good because I feel like one of my best friends is like that. Actually, the shoes I'm wearing, I complimented her shoes and then she went and bought them for me. I'm like, who buys somebody's shoes? And I'm like, that is so nice.
So my VIPs, I know everyone's shoe size, I know their favorite restaurant, I know their favorite team.
That's
Like we have it
wild.
all documented. We know their birthdays. So I run a birthday program, and then on every Monday, if you call 10 of them, by the end of the month, you've called each of them one time.
Oh, yeah.
So now, and I ask for business. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kristen, you're in my VIP.
Yeah.
That means you have to send me one referral a year.
Yeah.
Or you get kicked out.
Uh-huh.
And they laugh. And I'm like, seriously.
Yeah.
So I'm always like asking for the business, reminding them what do they need.
Yeah. How did you come up with your 40?
Like the people or
Yeah,
the process?
the people.
It's the people that it's the obvious ones of like, I have like, okay, so my avatar is like affluent business owners that want to go buy nice houses. They're in the right networks. They're golfing at country clubs. Like they're doing all the things I want to do.
Yep.
So there's some like economic benchmarks.
Yep.
But also it's like human being. Like they're my friends. Like
Yeah.
one of my best friends, he's one of my largest investors. We own a bunch of homes together. He sells surety bonds and makes a ton of money. He's in that list.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's the kind of guy that will like run across the room if someone talks about real estate and he'll be like,
Yes.
hey, I got the guy.
I love those people.
Like that's the people I want on.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like, you could be one of my best friends, but if you're married to a realtor, like I don't
You're
want you in
not
my
on the
VIP.
VIP list.
I love you, but
Yeah.
like this is all strategic.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
if you're not going to refer me, then
Yeah.
this isn't that.
Yeah.
So I'll ask people like, hey, do you have someone else that you'd be using? And they're like, dude, I'm married to someone. Their mom is a realtor.
Yeah.
Like, I have to use her. Great. You know what I mean? So I think curating the list in that way.
You should do, this is your freebie in case you don't have one, is like literally your process for your, like, here's what I do for my 40 VIPs. I want it.
Wouldn't that be really good?
It would be really good. Yeah. Maybe he could get it done by the time this episode airs and we'll put it in the show notes.
I bet you I could.
You probably could with your VA.
And I just rehired Rick Ruby, the core, and I learned it. They have a VIP top 50, and I took a lot of those principles from 10 years ago, and then I've kind of made it my own. But like, I could definitely put the process together and help people. But this is, since December, Kristen, I've done 600 in commissions.
Dang.
I have done, I think, 10 sales over $1 million. Like, I got on purpose, right? So it's
Yep.
like, it works.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the biggest like takeaway from watching you is like it's not rocket science. It's literally being on purpose.
And you can't be everything. So what's really hard is you want, as realtors, you're taught to like, any deal I should take.
Yep.
And I felt the analogy I've used too many times now, but it lands, is like I felt like an elk hunter, and on every elk hunt, I'd kill 20 bunnies. And I'd forget I was hunting elk. Where now, I've just slowed down, and I'm like, if it's not elk, if friends, family call me, like me and Jake will figure out a way to take care of people.
Yeah.
But online, the brand is high-end luxury, fashion, watches, vintage Porsches, business owners, golf. Like, that is what I'm pushing.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of get over this mental hurdle of like, some people that aren't into that are gonna be like, what a douche, like this guy. I'm like, cool, like you're not buying
for you, yeah.
You're not buying houses from me.
Yeah.
That's fine. I want the right people to text me and go, I love following your social. I just sold a company. Can we meet?
Yes.
So I think you got to like kind of mentally put the blinders on and be like, if it's not for people, it's not for them, and that's okay. But the right people are gonna love it.
Yeah. I love that.
So that's been good.
Yeah. I think another thing that's been really good for me, I know I said this on our last podcast, but it's a full year of me doing it and it changes every month, is, investing in a high level mastermind has been awesome for me. Obviously and the number one thing is the connections. I actually just went to Newport, and when somebody asked me like, what was the biggest takeaway from this? I'm like, honestly, it's just the time spent with everybody. Like all the speakers were great. And I'm like, but at the end of the day, like, they say the same shit that they say on their Instagram if they're in the room, which is totally fine. But it's when you're in the room talking with people and building relationships and seeing what's working for them, what's not working for them. So I would say that has been, and it always is, my favorite thing going
I think
on.
proximity, what you experience there is like proximity breeds possibility.
Yep.
And when you're near someone that's doing $250,000 a month, or they're, they're doing a 7-figure info business or real estate business, and you get near them, what you find out is that they're not superhuman, they're super human,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, oh, they're normal people.
Yes.
They just have a process.
Yeah.
They have a system.
Yes.
They have a roadmap.
Yeah.
And so it kind of just like helps you be like, I can do this.
Yeah, we all totally can. And for everyone, this was kind of a crazy takeaway too for me. I was one of 3 real estate agents in Newport on a Duffy, and we had this is part of the retreat, was we had these investor like specific LOs come and take us out on these little boats, and I was with all these women. Everyone's making a shit ton of money, and these, like, one of my friends sitting across from me just made $100,000 that month before, and we were talking about real estate investing. You guys, they didn't know shit about investing in real estate. Like,
right.
That's girl that I'm talking about, she literally doesn't even own a home. She's like, I don't know what to do with my money. So after that, I was like, it's just a great reminder, like, in real estate, to be like having these conversations with people, because we think that, oh, they're like super successful, like, maybe timid or whatever, but it's just like you need to be having these conversations and educating people because they don't know.
And then I think understanding where you can fill the gap with value. So like, if you know that that's a gap, maybe you don't even have to, but you could connect them and go, hey, I have this person who runs rentals really well, and they...
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah,
so
for
you
sure.
do all those things.
Yeah.
So I think you and I are feeling on purpose and invigorated.
I am. I'm like, I feel like I need like a notepad, and like I have all these ideas going through my head today.
Me too. I'm like ready to get to the office and go execute. I got to take a little attempt to airsoft for a little bit, but besides that,
yeah, I'm
ready
facial.
to run. Oh my God, I've been lifting at Lifetime over on Warner and Gilbert. It just turns into spa day. They have a cold plunge, a hot tub, a steam room. Yeah. So like I lift for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna go hit the steam.
Yeah, I only have an hour, so I've got to like go to the other stuff. That's funny.
You've been crushing. Where can people find you?
Hey, Kristen Cantrell on Instagram.
Templeton_Walker. We appreciate you guys listening. I think these little business insights are nice for people to know that we struggle with ebbs and flows, but we're also crushing on the stuff that we're focused on.
Totally.
I think what you focus on is what it expands.
Yep.
And you can sometimes forget, like, oh, I have these other beautiful things.
Yeah.
So this was a great reminder episode of me.
Yeah. Well, me too. And then also, you guys should join Real if you're listening and you haven't. So you should reach out to us, because not only are we there, but we have some awesome people in our network. So.
For sure. All right, guys.
Bye.